Okay, so I have a little bit of time this morning to do a quick video journal, as we're gonna be going to the store later. Yeah, so anyways, I have to talk about something serious that bugs me on a day-to-day basis. And I mean bugs me on a day-to-day basis. Sorry, there's like something on my screen. It's driving me crazy. Anyways. So, about, I want to say 5 years ago, right? Things on my screen, it's driving me crazy. I decided to do a life journey. And usually with those life journeys, that like means exercise, eating right, taking care of your mental health, the whole nine. I did amazing for like the first 2 years of it. I didn't really take care of my mental health, but let me tell you, exercising helped a lot. I had days where I was just like, I don't want to. And there were times where my exercises were strictly just like aerobics, like dance aerobics or whatever, you know? Because I am a woman and I'm not trying to use this as an excuse, but I never noticed it so much when I was in my teens into my early 20s, but my hormones after I had Eva have completely changed in my entire body. So it's been weird, let me tell you. So that there were times where when I exercise and stuff, that it was like, it had to be easy stuff because my, I was getting close to getting my period and all sorts of wonderful stuff, which obviously this is very TMI kind of information. I'm very sorry if it is. But anyways, so I was down. It's not time to play right now. Mommy is doing a video. Sorry, you guys. Adele is like all up in my business right now. She's hungry and treats are not doing it for her, but we still have to go to the store to get stuff. Anyways, so in my weakest time, because my life journey turned into a severe eating disorder, I was at 170 pounds with the severe eating disorder on top of the life journey, okay? 170 pounds. I literally was eating nothing, okay? Was I happy? Yeah. I honestly, I couldn't even tell you. Then, Anthony said that eating needed to happen. So I slowly started eating more again. When we were living with my mom before we moved out here to this house, I maxed out at 185. Now for my height, that's not like good, but at the same time, for me, it was, because it means that I actually accomplished something that I needed to accomplish. So things have happened in 2.5 years. And I have gained weight. And I'm not talking about this much. I'm almost all of it back. Almost all of it back. This is really hard for me to talk about because we all have our own battles and things that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. You know, whether it's your physical appearance, your anxiety, your depression, your ADHD, your autism, whatever. I don't judge people by learning disabilities, as I myself am a person that has struggled her whole life in understanding the world. So I've gained a lot of weight back. Anthony has changed jobs. He did not like working at Domino's, not because of the fact that it wasn't like good enough pay or anything like that. It's because it was about an hour or two away from home. And we live in a state that has 10 seasons. I exaggerate, but people who live in seasonal states will understand what I'm talking about. Anyways, so he switched jobs, which then put pressure on me to be lazy, is what I like to put it. Some people call it relaxing and self-care, and I don't know how to do any of that. And I can tell you right now, 2 years of therapy is not enough for 36 years of whatever I've been through in my life. So this is me coming on here and expressing myself in my mental health state. And as of right now, even though I'm literally just almost done with my period, I feel super disgusted with myself. For women who have had children, you know exactly what your middle section looks like. I like to describe it as a kangaroo pouch. For women that have had children, you know, all I have to say is that, you know, no matter how hard or anything, it's still gonna be there. But at the same time, if you are an amazing person that can work on themselves and everything else, more fucking power to you. And you don't end up with a kangaroo pouch, again, more power to you. First off, it's Monday. This is my last day off, and then I go back to work. And work, as you all know, has been a joke. So Mondays are the worst, and the fact that I'm always the one that's getting up with Eva to get her dressed, to feed her breakfast, do all this stuff because Anthony has sleeping issues. It makes my life extremely difficult. So with Anthony being home more often in the last year or so, it's been difficult for me to eat right. And I can. For like 2 weeks, I can be good. The minute Eva starts getting her period symptoms, I go downhill. Anything stresses me out, I go downhill. I am proud of the fact that my coworker went to HR. I wish she would have been like, heads up. And I know, it's not like she did it intentionally. It's not like she was like, oh, by the way, I did that intentionally just so that you can get hit by a train. No, my coworker would never do that. Her and I have a very good mutual friendship that doesn't put harms, like those kind of harms, in the way. So, it's just been hard because Anthony actually has been doing a lot of things like mowing the grass, and all I've been doing is weed whacking. You know, and like 2 years ago, I was mowing the grass and weed whacking. I was cleaning the house from top to bottom. I was putting laundry away and all that other stuff. And I still do the laundry, let's be honest. You know, I was 1 meal a day, But I also was smoking a lot more too. I also have been very sick. This year is obviously a year of illness for me, so it's gonna be very hard for me to even try to do any of the stuff that I want to do. But anyways, my whole point behind it is that I'm in a very terrible mental state, and it doesn't help the fact that I have the things that I've gone through in the past year. I have lost friends, but I haven't really lost them. They just moved on with their lives. Co-workers who have done the same thing. And I feel stuck. And I've been trying to find a job that's like a Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, gives me the pay rate that I am making, but I can't. And it's super frustrating. And I want to be able to make sure that if I can walk to work, I can. I want to be able to make sure that if I have to walk home, I can. You know, because there's plenty of factory jobs on the other side of my neighborhood, which, again, walking is not a terrible thing. But when you get used to having somebody cart you around, you get into a funk to where people are like, you know, well, I'm not going to do anything for myself. I'm just going to be lazy. And I am a very influenced kind of person. I am such an influenced kind of person that I will do every single solitary trend as long as I can figure it out on TikTok. Because I see other people do it and they get it done and this and that and everything else. And, you know, so I'm like, well, why not? And that's how influenced of a person I am. So if Anthony wants to freaking eat candy for dinner, Kendra's eating candy for dinner. If Eva doesn't want to fucking eat besides candy, that's what we're eating for dinner. And it's not substantial. Nothing is substantial. Everything is just very like grab it and go kind of thing, which we live in a society that's like that. There isn't enough of a society that's like, it takes certain things off of like that are against rules and regulations. There's countries out there where certain sugars are illegal. There's countries out there where they're very a little more healthier than the US, you know. And I'm trying to sit here and say that, like, you know, there isn't a McDonald's in India. Their menu is not like the McDonald's in America. It's whatever they eat in their culture. You know, it's still fast food. It's still, and here's the thing, obesity is everywhere. It's not just here in the US. You know what I'm saying? It's everywhere. There are plenty of people out there in the world who have struggles with weight loss and getting their emotions right and making sure that they can be where they need to be, because it's hard living into a society where society expects people to have six-pack abs, muscles for days, be a size 2, and not think about candy or burgers or fries or hot dogs or whatever, you know. Because I'm sorry, stress has a lot to do with your palate. And your ADHD has a lot to do with your palate. Your depression has a lot to do with your palate. Your anxiety has a lot to do with your palate. These are things that people deal with. And if some people can actually deal with these things and work out, please leave a comment in my freaking video, because I would need all the extra help and anything that I can possibly get. I honestly don't feel beautiful. And Anthony can sit here and tell me all day long, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, blah, 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 blah. You don't need to be a size 10 or a 2 or any of it. When I started my life journey, I said to him that I wanted to get down to 150 pounds. He said, 170 at max, Kendra. And I was like, but I'm still technically obese according to my height, and I have to be within the BMI thing. And he was like, that BMI thing is a joke. sorry, the cat's in the shower. I'm in the downstairs basement. And he's right, it is. But like, we as a society, we just need to be nicer and kinder and sweeter to ourselves and to each other, because of the sole fact that this world makes it really hard for people to exist. And my video is supposed to be about how I feel about the fact that I haven't lost any weight, or I've gained it all back in 2 to 3 years, and I end up talking about society and everything else. But my whole point behind this video is that I struggle so hard to make myself feel better about myself. I am 100% a people pleaser. I will 100% do anything and everything so that people love me and like me. And I'm learning that not everyone is going to like me, not everyone's going to love me, and sometimes you fall off the wagon, you know? And you can forgive yourself for that. That's what I need to tell myself. I have fallen off the wagon, and I just need to forgive myself for it. And one of two things needs to happen. I need to motivate myself to actually just take a walk, whether it's for 5 minutes or not, and take it slow again. I had told myself when I had started this life journey that I wasn't going to rush. I lost almost 90 pounds in about 4 years. And some people, it takes 90 pounds to lose a lot longer. But for me, with what I was doing and how excessive the eating disorder got, I lost the weight a lot faster. So, and I ended up having family call me out on it. Like my mom, my brother, Anthony's mom and brother too. You know, because an eating disorder is very serious. But when you get into your head that you look gorgeous and your mom is accepting you because you have lost this much weight, why are you not thinking about not eating? Why are you going to use another habit, another toxic habit to get you through what you need to get through so that you can feel sexy and beautiful with yourself? You know, why is that not going from one toxicity to another? It's a thing, it happens, is what I'm trying to say. So, anyways, my outfit that I have on today. I can't really show you because I don't think I can like switch this camera video thing around. But anyways, so it's like a pair of some really cute stretchy black pants that flare and a very oversized sweater with a black tank top underneath it, and then I have a, if this is too personal or intimate, but a purple bra on. And yesterday I figured out how to, so like I have to buy Lane Bryant bras, because ladies out there, you get it. Men out there, if you want to sit here and be like, damn girl, that's sexy, more power to you, but I also need you to know I'm off the market. Get down. Adele. Anyways, so, and I have the leggings pushed as far up as I can possibly have them pushed up. And I don't have to, you know, but like, I'm learning that with specific body types, the higher the waist, it makes you look a certain way, you know. I have like this oversized sweater on because of the sole fact that I have what I like to call my baby pouch or my extra fat, or however you want to put it. So I wanted to wear this today. A, because of the sole fact that I wanted to feel good about myself today. I am always in sweats and t-shirts, and my hair looks like this. I rarely put makeup on. I rarely wear jewelry. I rarely do anything because most of the time my life is literally quick trip home. There's no fancy trips. There's no fancy dinners. There's nothing like that at all whatsoever, okay? And I'm not saying that my outfit isn't comfy. It is very comfy, okay? with my little pooch that I got going on, it is as comfy can get without being in my sweats right now. But anyways, I wanted to look nice. And so I was like, well, I have these really cool leggings that I super like that I got, or stretchy pants, however you want to put them. And I was like, I bet you I can find a top. And I wanted one, like a mid top, you know, the one that went to where my pants was so that it would show off my curves, you know. It works if you stand facing the mirror like this and you don't stand sideways, okay? So like, I could totally pull off a mid-rise shirt and these leggings if when I turned to the side, it didn't look like I was like in my second trimester of my pregnancy. Okay. So, like, it's a pooch. 100%, it's a pooch. It's a whole fucking thing. You know, like, I could be like, oh, look, I've been expecting baby number 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a thing. Now, I have thighs, and I've had thighs my whole life. So, like, my thighs I don't really care about. And I have a butt, okay? It's a thing, all right? I have a very pear-shaped body shape, okay? But anyway, so I'm down here in the basement because this mirror is a little bit better, and then I'm not trying to bug Anthony because heaven forbid, he can wake up and be like, hi, good morning. No, he wakes up and he's, anyway, so I'm down here trying to make myself look good and this and that, feel good about myself and stay in this positive thing. And it's already been a morning because Eva, it literally took her a half an hour to get out of bed. It took her a half an hour to get ready. And I was gonna give her a shake to drink on the bus, but I didn't shake it up enough, so there's still powder chunks in it, and she spit it all over the floor. And then the cat got into it. So I've had a morning, and I've sneezed, and I'm really in my head about work and this and that and everything else. But anyways, like I said, I wanted to make myself feel good about myself today. And so, yeah, we're not even gonna talk about it. So it's just, I'm not feeling well about myself. Physically, I am not feeling well at all. I am feeling disgusting, which is causing my depression to be bad and my anxiety to shoot out the window. And I hate Mondays, and everybody hates Mondays. Whether you work or you don't work, Mondays are the fucking worst. End of discussion. They suck. You know, I've maybe in my entire life have had a handful of good Mondays. I feel like garbage today. So, I wanted to get on this video thing before I had to go get Anthony up and go get Eva and go to my counseling and talk about my week and how exhausting I'm getting to feel. But I needed to get this off my chest because I'm super sick and tired of feeling like I can't do it anymore, you know? I'm tired of feeling like I can't do this anymore. Like 100%. I'm tired of it. So I have to motivate myself. I have to. You know, when I was 255 pounds, when I finally had come to the conclusion, and it's just like, sweetheart, you know, and even where I'm at now, okay, where I am at right now, my current weight right now, I'm not pleased with it. But I have to do this myself. And like in my head, I'm like thinking, I need a trainer. I need someone that's reliable to take care of me and all this stuff, because my entire life, my mother has been the one that has been like, you step forward now. You take 2 steps to your right now. You take 1 step to your left now. I don't know how to have not somebody there holding my hand. It's something that I need to learn in counseling. It's something that I need to learn as a personal person. How are all these people out there so fucking independent? And how can they do it? And what kind of masks do they wear? And do they cry themselves to sleep at night? And do they have trouble sleeping? And do they have whatever? You know, so the whole point of this video was to be like, look, I feel super disgusted with myself. I'm not having a good day, and that's how I feel. So I'm going to end this video journal because I don't know what time it is, and I gotta get upstairs and get my coffee heated up in my cup and my socks on and everything else, because this, ladies and gentlemen, is what people are getting today. I am not moving any further or faster than this. So I will message you later.